Okay, so today we're going to do a lesson, and the objective of this lesson is to learn the right-of-way rules to be consistently applied at all times when sailing on any course. And so they're really important because the key thing in sailing is safety, right? And so a big part of that is avoiding other collisions. So that's why we need to learn these rules and apply them consistently, which means all the time when you're sailing on any course. Okay, so what's the problem with these boats?
They're about to cross and collide.
Yeah. Okay, so what's a way that we can prevent boats from crashing into each other?
Get better captains.
No.
If one knows when to stop and the other one knows when to keep going.
Exactly. So what can we call that?
Right of way.
Yeah, precisely. So, but before we learn about right of way, we have to learn about starboard and port. So does anyone know what those things are?
Yes.
What are they?
Adam would like to explain.
Starboard is the right side of a boat. Port is the left side of a boat.
You're right. So this is the starboard side, and this is the port side. Okay? Starboard is right, and port is left. So, in front of you, you all have little boats, and you also have pens.
Okay.
So I want you to color in the starboard side of the boat with your pens.
Captain. Mine doesn't work.
That works good enough. There you go.
Adam and I are a
Teamwork.
team.
Teamwork.
Good. Good. You're all doing a good job. You know which way is port, or which way is starboard, and therefore which way is port. So this relates to right of way because the boat that's on the starboard tack, which means that the wind is coming over the starboard side of the boat. So here I'll draw it. That is the boat that always has right of way over boats that are on a port tack. So, for example, you have this boat here, right?
Yep.
And the wind is coming over the starboard side of the boat, right? That means he has a right of way over a boat that's going like this, where the wind is coming over the port side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, now I'm going to take two paper boats.
Take mine.
And this is the wind. Okay? So, which one has right of way?
That one.
Good, you're right, because the wind is coming over the starboard side of the boat, so it has right of way over that boat, where the wind is coming over the port side. Okay, so that's really good.
Thank you.
But there's still another problem. What if they're both on the same tack? Then who has right of way?
The bigger boat.
No. Here, I'll draw a picture.
Okay.
So there's a boat like this, and there's a boat like this. And the wind is coming from over here, right? So in both cases, the wind is coming over the starboard side. Who has right of way?
The one in front.
Not quite.
The one that's
So-
to the left.
Yes, but do you know why?
Because when the wind is going like this, the boats are going to be moving like that, and so you want to get the ones out in front out faster so the other boat doesn't go like
Yeah. So
That was really good.
that was really good. So what we call this in sailing is the windward side is the side that's closer to the wind, and the leeward side is the side that's farther away from the wind. So this boat is called the windward boat because it's closer to where the wind is coming from, and this boat is the leeward boat. And the leeward boat is the one that has right of way. So that means that this boat has to like give way, right? So let's do another demonstration.
that. I'm going to nail this one. That one. Right there.
Which boat is the leeward boat?
That
No.
Leeward means farther away from the wind.
It's that one.
Yeah, exactly. So that boat has right of way. So that's windward and leeward. So now there's one more thing. And it's when one boat is passing another boat. It's like overtaking. So if a boat is like this, there's another boat that wants to go around. And you can go on either side. Who has right of way?
The boat passing, assuming he goes to the leeward side.
Not quite. That's a really good guess, though. What actually happens is when a boat is overtaking, that boat must always give way to the boat it's overtaking, no matter which side he goes on, right? Because, like, since he's passing, he always has to be respectful of that boat that he's passing. Yeah.
Nice. Females, am I right?
So, let's do another demonstration with the paper boats.
Okay.
This boat is trying to pass this boat.
That one has right away.
Good. You understand this. So, the final thing has to do with tacking. Okay? Do you guys know what tacking is?
No, sir.
It's like where you go like that.
Yeah.
Change your sails
Okay.
into wind.
You're right. It's when you go from like a starboard tack to a port tack, or from a port tack to a starboard tack, right? Because you might be like sailing along, and then you go through irons, and then you're like sails on the other side of the boat.
What?
Okay.
Yes,
Irons is like when you're facing in the direction from which the wind is coming. Okay. Right? Because you might be going like this, and you have to turn to go like that. So your boat is facing this way, and then you have to turn it to go that way.
Oh.
But you probably don't want to do this around other people, right?
Right.
Because you might hit them, and you want to avoid collision,
Oh, this way.
right? So when you're tacking, you need to steer clear of other boats because you do not have right of way. So now to review all this, we're going to play a game. So I want each of you to take your boats, and I'm going to move the wind over here.
Okay.
So now you all need to get down on the floor, and
Waiting for you to say that.
so it's a role play game. You need to drive your boats around, and you need to respect the rules of the road so that you don't crash into any other boats. Because in sailing, safety is key, and that the main goal with like all these rules of the road is to avoid collisions. Okay, that's the main thing you want to do. So that's what you have to do in your game. So just like drive around.
Alright, I'm anchored for a little bit. I'm going to pass you.
I am right away.
Yeah, right away. Okay,
Yes,
so
I do.
I'm going to come this way.
Okay.
I'm going to spin around.
I'm gonna go this way.
We're going to go this way, and I have right away here because I have the starboard wind. Oh, but then you come that way, so I'm going to turn around that way. Go that way.
Excuse me, you have right away, Kevin. Oh, you left.
Oh, and now we're in this. There we go.
Captain, my captain.
Me.
I'm captain.
That was a good game.
Yeah, good job.
Thanks.
So now you satisfied this objective, to learn the right of way rules to be consistently applied at all times when
That's
sailing on any course, because they're for safety.
Awesome.
How many objectives do we have, sir?
This is the objective for the lesson.
Oh, so
So we learned it.
So you
You
satisfied
did it.